Alright guys, Hawkeye episode 3 just was released today, and I'm going to talk about it pretty quick. This one won't take that long in terms of like me talking about it. I feel like this episode is pretty straightforward with things I liked, but they're not very, it's not really anything I'm going to really explain that much, if that makes sense. And at the end of the video, I'll show off a pickup I got, the last Black Friday pickup I got for the year. But let's get started with Hawkeye episode 3. I did like that it sets up that Maya character that was set up at the end of the last episode, who's the leader of that gang, and the fact that this gives a really good backstory for a character that I knew nothing about. I liked how sad and tragic it was. I thought it was pretty effective. I like that she has Clinton Barton and Kate Bishop trapped, and they're trying to explain to her that Ronan is dead, and by that means it means that Hawkeye or Clinton Barton is trying to say he's dead, but he's not really dead because it was Clinton Barton. So I liked that, and I liked the scenes between them and the gang and trying to convince them like to get out of the situation that's dangerous for them. And there's a really good fight between both Maya and Clint. Like there's a really awesome just going through this whole abandoned toy store, which was the headquarters that these people were at. So it was a really fun location as well. And then there's a really, really good action scene. And this is the best action scene, I think, in the show so far, where there is a car chase. And it's the point of view of Clint and Kate in the car. But it goes from multiple different things, like them in the car, them out of the car, going through the city. Like it's just a really good action scene, and I was surprised at how fun it was for this. And I like the show already, but that was one of my favorite things. Now, one thing I'm gonna ask is, and I don't know if I just forgot already for this show or if it was explained recently in the other Marvel stuff, but why is Hawkeye going deaf? I don't really honestly remember, and I feel like maybe somebody down below will tell me, but I feel like it's not something that I remember why it happened. And that's so weird because usually details like that I remember, but this one I don't remember that detail. I don't remember why he's going deaf. So I thought that was interesting. Also, I did really like that Clint Barton is telling Kate throughout this episode that being this kind of person I am is not glamorous. You are going to lose a lot of stuff. You're going to sacrifice a lot of stuff. And he's definitely implying Natasha, Black Widow. So that's really cool. And I like how Kate is trying to get him a new costume, which is a purple like costume with a mask. Oh, the face mask. Or on the eyes, and he says like, I don't do anything purple, I don't do anything like that, and that's what it originally looked like in the comics, I guess. But he said like, my wife would leave me if I wore a suit like that, and I am supposed to be a ghost. I'm not trying to be a hero. I'm not trying to be a role model. And I really liked all that dialogue between them. Just the fact that this character is kind of tragic because he's not trying to be the glamorous like Avenger that everybody sees, like Thor, or like who he is. He thrives on it. Him and Tony Stark, they thrive on like popularity. And this is not Hawkeye, and same with Black Widow. They're not like that, and I really like that he goes into that, and it feels like a good character moment of him just really describing that he doesn't want to be that. And the end of the episode I liked, but it kind of just ended on okay, like I can't. Like, it's fine, but I can't wait for the next episode. They go back to Eleanor's house, who is Kate's mom's house, and are trying to find information, and then Jack finds him, the new husband that Eleanor is going to marry. And it ends there, and I'm like, that's fine, whatever. Like, I'll be excited for the next episode, but I just felt like that was kind of an ending where I was like, it's definitely a filler ending, if that makes sense, where you have to have an ending where it ends on a cliffhanger, which is fine, but yeah, pretty much the whole episode I thought was good. It definitely had some great action, had some good character moments. I really did appreciate what it was, but I just felt like it was totally serviceable. But I feel like it's probably just a setup episode, which is fine. Like I said, the action was really good as well, like I said. Um, and real quick, I'm going to show off one pickup I got, which is the last pickup for Black Friday. And I bought all of my Black Friday stuff online this year. I never do that, but I just didn't have the time to go out. So I went and got all these, like I've shown you in the other, like I've shown you guys in the other videos. The last one I got was Spiral on 4K, which I love this artwork. This is honestly the reason why I bought the 4K, was because of the artwork. I was gonna buy it anyways, but the 4K artwork sold me. I love the green. I love the spiral around Chris Rock. That's really really cool. I love that artwork. I really thought that this movie was just okay. I rewatched it today. It wasn't anything super special, but it had some fun moments to it. But it's definitely one of the weaker Saw movies for me. It has a different color of coat of paint, with good performances by Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock, who I think are awesome in this movie. But the movie just really kind of is just a sequel. It's not anything like super special. But despite that, I still enjoyed it. I still had okay fun with it. It's just not my favorite Saw movie. And I rewatched it today, and I thought it was still okay. But that is it for today, with the review for Hawkeye and Pickup. So I've got more videos coming up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.